All right, preview showtime, Mason. It's finally happening. How many weeks have we been waiting? How many times has this fight been stalled? I feel like it's almost a Magomed. It's almost a Magomed and Kalaev Jan Kutalabas.
Yeah, situation for sure. But we are finally getting it. The Thiago Santos, Glover Teixeira, for the number one contender, I think. Right
I think
now
so too.
division.
But we just said fucking Israel's getting that title shot. So,
but again, these two are probably going to fight. It's probably going to be a war. They got to take some time off anyway.
Yes.
So
yes,
and I'm fine with it. I believe this is Santos' first fight back since he's tearing both of his kneecaps. So,
yes, it is his first fight back.
And I like this matchup. Glover Teixeira has continued to surprise us, even at his old age. This is another guy that's past 40.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
he's like 37, dude.
No way. Are you man, he looks like an old fuck. I got to be honest.
He looks like an old man. He's like 37 years old. No joke. 36.
What?
I know. He looks like he's 300.
Wow. Thank you for the fact checker here. Because, I would have never.
He's definitely in his 30s.
He's 41.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's 41. Okay,
maybe I'm
I was
thinking
going
of
to say.
someone else.
No, Thiago Santos is 36.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I was going to say, no, Glover Teixeira is definitely past 40. There's no way he's not.
I thought he wasn't fucking.
Damn, I'm glad I checked that.
I mean, there's some dudes that just look grizzled, and then it turns out they're 27 years old.
And you're like, man, you put some miles on the tread, bro. But
for real.
Nonetheless, this he continues to surprise us. He continues to go out there and put on dominant performances. And man, to get a guy like Thiago Santos coming off that John Jones loss, this is the fight to make. I'm so excited. Tabor, how do you see this one shaking out?
Just scarily. I think it's just going to be a terrifying fight for both men. I mean, because Glover wants, let's be real. I mean, Glover's that grizzled vet who's willing to fucking go to war.
Exactly.
He's willing to go to war, and Santos wants to go to war. He's a brawler, man. That's what he wants to do. He wants to get in those firefights and knock you the fuck out. That Jimmy Manawa fight, I just get flashbacks every once in a while of just the crazy KO this man has done. Yeah. Jan Blachowicz KO'd him. Mm-hmm. I mean, he wins this fight. I mean, immediate title shot contender, really,
absolutely.
Right? I mean, either guy, I guess. This is a rough fight for Glover Teixeira. I mean, I said this last time he was fighting Anthony Smith, and God, he shocked me. So
dominated that fight.
It's an interesting matchup, dude.
Yeah,
it's really an interesting matchup, but I really do think Santos is I think he's just going to be the bigger, the stronger guy. I think he just has too much power. I don't see Glover Teixeira winning this fight, to be honest. I really don't, but I said that last time.
Yeah.
So am I going to be shocked if he fucking KOs Santos? I mean, a little bit. Yeah, I will be. I'm not going to lie. I will be. I would be.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to give you my pick, Mason. I'm going Santos, second round KO. I think Santos comes out looking for a vicious KO. I think he really wants to cement that he is the true number one contender in this division. He should have been the one in contention for that title shot with Jan Blachowicz and Dominic Reyes, in his opinion. I mean, he still thinks he won that John Jones fight, so he thinks of himself as the people's champ. Yeah. He's going to be very confident coming into this fight.
Well, and that is interesting. That's a great fact that you bring up because depending on who you ask, this very well could be the people's champ.
Yeah.
Of the light heavyweight division. Now, for me, in looking at this fight, I go, man, Thiago Santos, real close against John Jones, one of the greatest to ever do it, or the greatest, the GOAT. I mean, essentially, as far as longevity and everything. Glover Teixeira continues to surprise us. I didn't think he had a shot against Anthony Smith. I got to be honest with you. That was one of the most surprising fights in my life, and Glover looked phenomenal. And you cannot take that away from him. His resurgence is being 41 years old. He's such a resilient fighter. He never gives up. He never quits on himself. And say what you will about this fight, but my hat's off to him. I really love Glover. I love the years that he's put into the UFC. I want to preface that because I jump into this and I just got to look at this on paper and I go, Thiago Santos is scary. I think he's faster than Glover. I think he's stronger than Glover. And
it's way harder, I think.
Exactly. And I think he hits way harder than Glover Teixeira. And as much as I love Glover Teixeira, and I think there are ways for Glover to win if you were to try to grind Santos out, maybe get him up on the fence, get a couple takedowns in, ground him out on the mats. I think there is a potential for him to win in the same formula that he did Anthony Smith. But I do not see that happening. I have to be honest here, folks. I see Thiago Santos going out there. Again, Glover Teixeira is 41 years old. Say what you will, but as age progresses, we just saw it with the Anderson Silva fight being 45, you get a little chinny, and Santos has just got too much power. I think he catches him early. I have Thiago Santos first round KO.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, man. It really is. I mean, we're going to see if Santos is really ready. I mean, fuck, to blow both your knees out. I mean,
He did take a significant amount of time.
What was it? Over a year and like 4 months or something like that? 4 or 5 months?
It was UFC 241. It was
like
international fight week in July.
So it's been a very long time.
It's been a while.
I mean, expect Glover to attack those knees, to attack those legs right off the bat. So we will see if they hold up. I'm very interested in this fight. I can't wait for this main event. It's going to be a great main event.